Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. The punter Tress Way set to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. And look at this. Only takes them one play before they're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now Dart on 2nd down. He's under pressure again, and they hit him on the throw. Pass not going anywhere as a result. And a rush forces 3rd down. And this defense stringing together some strong reps here early, Brock. That pass rush off to a great start.
One thing I've grown to appreciate, too, in this just kind of analytical revolution we're in, the stats of today, Kate, it's not just sacks, it's pressures, right? It's those hits, those pressures, because you know they make a strong impact, too.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Darts looking to throw. He finds Neighbors right side. He's going to be forced out there after a gain of about 14. And that's going to set up a Giants 1st down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting a 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
To throw. Here's Dart. Cut down the field. Again. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A pickup of 17. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. Oh, he was happy to take a back seat in favor of getting the win last week, Brock. But we all know receivers, right? I think he'd like a few more catches in this one.
Yeah, books have been written about certain receivers that want their touches. And when you produce, you're going to get more touches.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. The Giants using their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Here's Dart now. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Complete to number 29, Tyrone Tracy. 1st and goal, Giants.
Counter give to Tracy. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Darts back to throw. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On 3rd and goal, it's Dart. Skips it short of his man, and that brings up 4th down.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
The kick by Patterson is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt hitting it for the first time. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Throwing now, Daniels. His first throw is an interception. Javon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. Near the sideline, he's going to be forced out after a gain of about 20. And that will make it 1st down Giants.
It's a gain of 20.
Something out of nothing, Case, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Dart's going to check to a different call. From the gun, it's Tracy. They'll cobble together a yard there. Play made by Deron Payne. Offense in a hurry up here.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Commanders' 34-yard line.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. That's Odafe Oweh with a stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They kick the running back in motion. They'll air it out on 3rd. Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
The kick by Patterson is good. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Trying to locate it. Oh, no, he lost it. He fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Look at this, 3 tight ends to the right on his 1st and 10. Here's Krosky-Merritt to open the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Throwing on second, Daniels. Screen pass here for Kronsky Merritt. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third and short, Daniels. Throw left side is caught by Sinnott. And he's going to have just enough for the first down. That throw was short, Brock, but great individual effort. They've got a fresh set of downs.
Washington, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Our score, 6-0. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. First down for Daniels. And that last throw puts him up near 1,000 yards on this season. They'll run it out of the pistol. Kronsky Merritt. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Running once again with Kronsky Merritt. Tackles with what looks to be about 3 yards. That's enough. Fresh set of downs coming their way.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First down, and they go right back to it. Into the second level past the 30. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump. We'll get explosive on the ground as well.
That one splits the uprights, and that gives them the lead. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They're going to read at the line. A draw now. This is Tracy. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now Dart. And that one's going to be incomplete. 3rd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw. Here starts. Got a man in neighbor Flowers has it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
We call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Dart setting in the throw here. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Nearly went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down.
Hey, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
And that's incomplete, so the defense forces 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing we see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Signaled for and taken. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 21-yard line.
Second down give to Kronsky Merritt. Room to work at the 35. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 33. It's a huge pickup on the play. 46 yards. Look at how long he held off that defense before they finally got a hand on him, and they hauled him down.
Breaking out of tackles, sure, that's nice, but avoiding defenders altogether, that's even nicer and easier on the body, and you know his teammates love that breakaway threat.
Daniels from the pistol. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And trying ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. Commanders currently on top here at Northwest Stadium. Now Daniels to throw. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Washington. Chig Okonkwo, 26 yards.
Jake Moody for the extra point.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. And that's incomplete, only because of the hip line, though. A good defensive play to bring up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not at the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They've got a man in motion. It's Tracy on 2nd down. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Making a stop that time, Nick Cross.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
Rolling on 3rd, here's Dart. Into the hands of Leggett. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big hitter there by the Giants. 33 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
A give to Tracy up the middle. Great decision to bounce this outside, Brock. Gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's 2nd down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8.
Man in motion here.
2nd and 2.
They go right back to Tracy. He stops here, gain of about 7, and that gives New York the first. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
A gain of 7.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Throws caught. And it looks like he picks up around 3 before this takes him out of bounds.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Running back motions right. Working on 2nd down. Dart. And he drives this forward to the 6. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
That one's out and cut on the right side. Well, he's not going to be able to get them to first. They stopped him just shy of what they needed. An interesting call now coming up on 4th down. Throw caught by his running back. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, New York. Tyrone Tracy, number 10 of his NFL career. Managed that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
For the 2-point conversion.
And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half, but they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room.
14. Giants 12.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Stout all set to send this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, 1st and 10, going heavy to the right side here. 3 tight ends. And the second half's going to start with a run by Krosky Merritt. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
On second down, Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmunds has it. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
That's complete right side. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Change up the call. Here he goes, third and long. Short pass brought in. And a good tackle there. They gave up the catch, didn't let him challenge for the first after it, so it is fourth down. For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. On the left hash, 34 yards away. This is no good. A surprising miss as he cracks it off the left upright. And instead of taking a 1-point lead, they trail by 2.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Giving this to Krosky Merritt. And having gained about a handful there. It was Alfred Collins cleaning up that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Now Daniels on second down. Caught, nice gain left side. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain on the play of 58 yards. And a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on first. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, Commanders. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt brought one back earlier and now takes one across. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Darts looking to throw. And down he goes. The defense got to him right around the 26. And dose of the hurry up here.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Dart now on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get about 3 here. Almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately.
Brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And they get to him as he gets the first down. Making it look easy, partner, on 3rd and 17.
First down, New York.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Second down throw here from Dart. It's his running back. He's going to be forced out there. Play gains about 7. And it's going to be a New York first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Darts back to throw. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up second down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw. Here's Darts. And he can't find a connection on second down. That incompletion means it is 3rd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time, start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. They'll go. Here's Darts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Now it gives Jakrowski Merritt running left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Here's Daniels on second. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Daniels. That's caught for the first. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's good for a Washington.
All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Last catch went the wrong way. It's 2nd and 12.
At the 38-yard line.